Wagwan ninjas and ninja. It's your boy Hype to the DARDO. That is my name, and this is the real edit. Welcome to another part where we continue with Nick Shirley's investigation on these transportation companies in the US. And up to now, super suspicious, man. Yeah. Mambo ni vula, mambo ni noma. Everything is going left, right, and center. Nothing is making sense at all in the US, man. US, you guys are making a lot of money. People are paying a lot of taxes, and this is what is happening now. I'm imagining if it is in Kenya, like if we had this welfare thing, and this is what we be losing so much, and this, imagine this is the US, and they can still build their country. For Kenya, like this is one state losing so much, One state only. One state losing so much. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Lord, this is crazy. As much as maybe I don't, as much as at the end of the day, I don't support like discrimination and all that, but this one is not discrimination, man. This guy has nailed it with this one. Like, it doesn't make sense. Unless maybe you guys prove me different. I don't know, unless someone else now does an in-depth and maybe proves me different, or does another and proves me different. Now that one I will take. But for this one, I don't know. No, I don't know how they're going to cover this one. So we're going to continue with the last part and see what's up.
So this is called Hopkins Child Care Center. This facility is licensed to hold 118 children. So this should be a really big facility.
So this is how they are going to another child care.
And this year alone, they have received $2.25 million from the state of Minnesota.
2.25 million.
And last year, they...
Goja, how many children does it have to go? 118. Lakini, even me I want to ask, 2.25 million. Ido, wanafanyia nini? Kwa child care center. Kuli, what are they doing? 2.45, 2.2, okay. Only 118 children. Kuli do, what are they doing with this money? Like what kind of services are they offering so that they can be getting 2.25 million a year?
Facility. And this year alone, they have received $2.25 million from the state of Minnesota, and last year they received $1.92 million from the state of Minnesota.
Yo, what are they doing with this money? It doesn't make sense, man. It makes sense. Okay, that's very interesting. Kule wana offer services inakaga aje? Unless one offer VIP services, I don't know.
And this facility, in the past 5 years, has been in the top 10 for the most money received from the state of Minnesota.
So there should be plenty of children. There should be footprints of children walking in and out.
This should be a very busy place, yes.
So this right here is Hopkins Child Care Center. They're receiving over $2 million a year. All of the windows are completely...
Yeah, you could black out. As I was saying, this blacking out of windows just makes it look suspicious as something else.
Blacked out. You can't even get in. And for a place that's supposed to have over 100 children, there's no footprints anywhere going into the store.
So last time they said that these places he went after the working hours, which is very interesting. So I maybe they will say the same thing about this.
And it's locked. Midday right now. This is the back side of the daycare. We're ringing the doorbell right now. See if anybody comes. Hello, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, sir.
Get out.
Okay, listen.
Get out. This is our business.
Hear each other, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
We don't care what you do on the parking lot.
Go this side. This private.
I can be here in the parking lot.
No. You don't be here.
Wait,
What are
can
you
we
looking
ask
for?
you about the daycare? It's
What are you
alright.
looking
It's
for?
alright. Can we ask you about the daycare?
No. I don't care, Ken.
Sir, I'm not
You
racist.
have to live here.
I'm asking you.
No. You don't ask me nothing.
2 point.
Why are they so aggressive, man? Why be so aggressive?
$2.25 million.
Get out, you guys, get out. Get out.
$2.5 million.
Get out.
This is a business.
Get out, hey, get out. What are you looking for?
We're asking. We just want to
Get out.
We just want to ask you about $2.25 million.
Get out.
You say
Get out.
out of here, man.
Get out, guys, get out.
You cannot do that.
They don't need to be this aggressive.
Get out. No, you cannot. You cannot do that.
Where?
Get out.
This is.
Get out, man. No. Get lost. Get out. No.
Sir.
You have to get out. This is our problem. Get out.
Why? Can I ask you about the daycare? I have the paperwork right here.
No. Get out.
What's the need
Get
for
out.
$2.25 million for a daycare?
Yeah, hey, 2.25 million, man. What are you doing with that money? Because I believe if you are getting such kind of money, then unafaa kuwa building ingine fancy, man. Like you're offering fancy services. You know, like it should be like a fancy place, man.
You get out. Get
Can
out.
you answer the
Ama.
question?
Get out. No, I don't ask you any question. You guys, get out.
You can't answer the
Get
question.
out.
Why is he being so insulting? Why are you insulting the guy?
No, who are you?
My name's Nick
Who are you?
Shirley.
No, I don't give a shit. Get out.
Could
Get out.
you answer the question?
No, I don't.
What's the need for $2.25 million for a daycare?
No. $1 million.
I don't-
Don't worry about it. Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
And it's licensed for
Get out, my friend.
118
Get out.
children.
Get out.
But I don't see any footprints of any children here. I don't see any footprints of any children
Get
here.
out. Get out. Guys, get out. No,
One-
I'm not asking nothing, man.
I'm
Get
just
out.
asking you about what we're
No,
seeing
no,
here.
No, get out.
Do you-
Get out.
Yeah, someone is getting pissed because of a few questions, or because wameona ni Nick Shirley. So, I mean, I'm asking, what if it was a black guy doing these investigations?
Out our business.
You-
Get out.
sir.
This is my property.
You have millions
Get
of people
out.
watching right now.
Fucking-
When you say what's the
$1 million.
need for
$1
$2.25 million,
fucking $1 million,
and where are the
man. Get out.
118 children?
Motherfucker, get out.
Sir, I'm
Yo.
just
Get
asking a
out.
simple
Get
question.
out. No, you don't ask me any question. Get out.
You have the
Get
opportunity to
out.
answer
No,
the
no,
question.
no. You can't ask me nothing. Get out. Get out our business, man. Get out. Get out, motherfucker. Get out.
Sir.
Get out.
Why is he being so insulting? Like, why should you insult someone because he's asking you a question?
Answer the question.
No.
You don't have to say anything. Then, come on, okay, if you don't want to answer, then don't say anything. But you don't have to insult someone because of asking you a question.
Just answer the
Get out.
question.
No, get out. Leave.
Sir, just answer the simple question.
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You YouTube, man. Get out.
All right, code word has been given. We're out. All
Get out.
right, we gotta get out of here.
Get out.
Sir, just answer the question. Where are the children? No footprints of any children around here. No footprints of any children. They can't even answer the question. We gave them so many opportunities. We gave them plenty of opportunities. Just answer some simple questions. Millions of people are watching right now.
They came out with guns blazing. All we want to know is where are the children? 118 children, no footprints in the snow. All of their vehicles were sitting there with 2 feet of snow on them. They haven't moved in months.
The windows are all blacked out.
Yeah.
You're the blacking out of windows. Once again, I'm going to say it. That's you nakaa too suspicious or something else.
It's the same thing at all these daycares. 4 men came out. Yet they couldn't answer the simple question. We had it right here. 118 children. $2.25 million this year.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Now this daycare center, how much money has this one received?
So
So it's another daycare center. Eish.
this child care center is called Proud Child Care Center, and it's in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, which is a very high income area. It's a further out suburb from Minneapolis, but there are a lot of multi-billion-dollar homes right in this neighborhood, and this child care got $1.25 million in funding in fiscal year 2025. It got $1.08 million last year. It opened in 2021. Let's go see if we can find any kids.
There should be at least 40 children here. Looking at the snow prints, does not look like there's any snow prints of any young children. And all of these windows are completely blacked out. Let's see if we could just talk to somebody. Could I enroll my son Joey into daycare here? Well, do you have a paperwork where I could enroll a child?
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Nick Shirley. I was wondering if I could enroll a child. I have a son named Joey.
Who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
So where you come from?
Yeah, I'm just coming out and seeing if I could enroll my child, Joey. We just want to get a statement as to why this daycare needs $1.26 million, and if it's even possible to enroll somebody like my child, my imaginary child, Joey. No, you guys can't give a clear...
That's a very interesting question to ask. So he asked if he wants to enroll his child, and then he asked why then. So that's... they won't allow him to come in. If you're asking about the money, they won't allow you.
Your statement, or could you even give me
And I believe they know who he is, so that's why they are.
Paper to enroll a child into the daycare? Just to show that you guys are a legit business. It would debunk all claims if you could just give me a piece of paper saying where to enroll a child. You can't do that. Okay, well, thank you very much. And I hope this place actually is holding 47 children because you guys are receiving $1.26 million in this year alone. So have a great rest of your day. They won't even give us a paper to enroll a child.
So me, I don't know why they're being so... Because kumekuwa na issue, people are like suspicious about this, right? For you to prove that you're not doing something wrong, you just provide what is needed. Like you don't have to provide the name of the business. Like, okay, your form ya ku-enroll basi. Why not that just send someone to explain? You know, okay. I know outside here watu wanasema ni fraudulent nini, but okay, here we don't do that. I can show you that we I believe next time Nick Shirley needs to go to where they're doing a legit business and see the reception there. To know how they are going to receive like them. To know if they are going to be the same. You know? Because I believe if you're doing something legit, you won't behave like this.
Could have debunked all their claims. They can't even do it. One of the big talks about the fraud is about Quality Leering Center. It's a daycare that has received $1.9 million. It's licensed for over 99 children. Instead of quality learning, it says quality leering outside. But the big controversy about the Quality Leering Center is that Somalians, after the video went live, they all of a sudden started shuffling children into the daycare, but at the same time, the Commissioner of Children of Minnesota was on a live stream saying they had closed the daycare a week ago.
Quality Learning Center closed just over a week ago.
How much money has this place all received? And what's...
So this is the one that's licensed for 99 children. This fiscal year, they've received $1.9 million, and in fiscal year 2024, they had received about $2.2 million, so about $4 million in the last 2.
Easy dozote man. For only 40-something children. Kule watu wanakula nini?
2 fiscal years.
We're up in the...
Are they going to trips? They're having like Europe trips, you know? Like it should be like a fancy place, man, if you're receiving such kind of money a year.
The Quality Leering Center, 1-800-FRAUD, as now it had been confirmed that this place was closed down, and now they're shuffling children into the daycare.
So they went back again.
So Tiki Brown said this facility was closed.
She said a week ago.
And now magically it's full of cars. So how can it be closed if people are coming and going?
Fraud. Why do you have everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the owner right here.
They can record. We can get off the property. Okay. So you guys can record.
And so how come they said this building was closed?
Okay, but let's go to the...
We're trying to speak to the owner. They won't even answer a simple question. Look, now he's going inside.
Hey, sir, don't run though. It looks suspicious when you run, brother. And you can smile, but bro.
Sir, I'm right here.
He's right here to speak to you.
I'm right here.
Don't do that. Oh,
you can't defend the fraud.
Oh, come on. At the daycare doing, not at the daycare doing the middle finger though.
We have like 100 cameras on it.
Now, both of these people have interesting ties with politicians inside of Minnesota. For instance, the man who's running the daycare, he was celebrating with Mayor Fry after he won re-election of mayor inside of Minneapolis.
Yo, crazy.
And then this lady right here seems to be a friend of Ilhan Omar, as she has photos with her outside of the restaurant, and she also has videos of her giving a tour to a separate daycare to Mayor Fry. It really makes you wonder why these politicians haven't fought against the fraud, knowing that it's happening in locations like Quality Leering Center. Meanwhile, they're taking photos and celebrating with them at events.
What's your message, people, on the fraud here in Minnesota?
This is part of the cover-up. They're trying to cover their tracks. So, let me say this on camera. If you can prove that any of the information that I have here is false, I'll give you $100,000 cash.
Okay.
If any of it's false. or
100,000,
inaccurate in any way.
That's 10 million.
Anybody want to take me up? And if you can't prove it, you have to give me $100.
So you saying all that's real?
100%. I'll give you $100,000 if you can disprove my information.
See, they all went silent. Silent.
Anybody? Your $100 versus my 100,000 cash.
They're all silent. What do you think about the fraud here?
Hey, the fraud here in Minnesota, I ain't gonna lie, is crazy. Like, what do you mean specifically? What do you mean?
Yeah, how do you feel about this daycare, for instance, receiving $1.9 million? And they couldn't even spell learning right. They spelled leering.
Hey, man, Somalis, they're an interesting creature. I'm not gonna lie, I can't say too much. I'm already too hot. But, I mean, Tim Waltz, you gotta solve this stuff. Minnesota really cracked down on this because they've been doing this for years. So.
Should Tim Waltz be prosecuted?
Hell yeah.
And at this point, you're probably wondering where all the millions and
Yeah, where are they going?
billions of dollars has gone. Well, it's been well tracked that a lot of the money, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, has been funneled through TSA at the airport inside of Minnesota.
Yo, so wanapeleka cash.
It's been well tracked and documented. Even in 2017, there was reports coming from the local Fox News station, and I was actually able to meet up with a whistleblower who used to work as an agent at TSA on the side of narcotics, and he saw millions of dollars go through TSA.
And what kind of fraud did you see take place here in Minnesota?
So I worked for the airport police for 31 years. 24 of those years I worked in narcotics at MSP Airport. And my recollection was from about 2015-16 to 2021 when I retired. I would get emails from our dispatch saying like 2 male Somali descent individuals. They would give us their names. They claimed the cash, that they had a large amount of cash at the checkpoints. We'd get all this information.
This is back in 2015, 2017, man. Eesh.
In an email, and I believe they would send it right away. So TSA would contact our dispatch telling us this, then our dispatch would relay the info via email to us.
And how much was the money?
The money, the smallest amount in a suitcase that I heard was like $750,000. But generally, it was anywhere from $1 million to $6 million in a suitcase. And there usually was, as far as I can remember, there was always 2 individuals traveling.
This is crazy. This is sad to see.
So you would have maybe one guy with 2.2 million and another guy with 3 million. And
at airports, you're able to take $10,000 without declaring it. How are these guys able to take millions of them?
Because I think in airports you have to declare money. That when you're moving with money, you have to declare it. So that's very interesting. Because in Doha, if you carry more than 50,000 Qatar riyals, like you have to declare it. Yeah. So we're gonna scan you 10,000 kwa airport. So if you go,
dollars.
Because as far as I know, as long as they declared it, they were fine. So then TSA would contact HSI and Customs, and I'm sure they got the information. We got the information. My administration knew about it, and I trust that they sent that on to higher state officials on this, but nothing was ever done the whole time I was there. I talked to one individual. We were going after narcotic cash leaving the airport. This was always fraud. We had no nexus to that this cash was related to narcotics. So our hands were kind of tied. We couldn't do a whole lot.
How do you suspect these Somalians had millions of dollars to move in an airport?
We would rack our heads all the time, like, where are they getting this? Where in the world are they getting this money? And I had heard about these daycares and whatnot, but I mean, I thought at the time, okay, maybe they had 10 daycares, but Apparently they have a lot more than that. We were all just racking our heads trying to figure this out.
So you openly saw just millions of dollars get moved through these airports.
I saw one time. I saw an open suitcase with the cash because we were looking into seeing if it was narcotics related, which it was not.
How much money do you think moved through the airport in your time?
Millions, literally millions and millions. I mean, we're talking for a good 5-6 years, you're talking, I don't know, 5 to 6 million a week. It would happen twice a week. You would get twice a week where there would be somebody flying, 2 people flying out with $1 to 2 to 3 to 4 or $5 million twice a week, every week, without fail.
And where were those people traveling to?
So this is the word I got, that they would fly to Atlanta, take a flight from Atlanta to Dubai, and then apparently what I had heard was it was too dangerous to go any further with it, so they'd wire the money to Somalia. Whether they scraped a whole bunch off.
Nah, it's not going to Somalia. You're doing in Somalia. Because can you go into Somalia? Unless maybe in Somalia to fund the terrorists, but if it's if it's investment, you're doing inakuja either Kenya, inakuja either Kenya for them to develop, ama inakuja inaenda other parts of Africa, or maybe they invest in the Middle East. Come on, in Dubai, they even invest in Dubai.
Off the top, and did that? I don't know.
Wow, so they take the money from Minnesota, take it to Atlanta, and then take it to Dubai, and then from Dubai they then wire the money.
Correct. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I was told by other investigators.
So all the taxpayers' dollars were getting funneled through the airports and then taken to Dubai to be sent to Somalia.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes. It appears that's how it all went down, yes.
Where. That being the last part, crazy. And kusikia Kenya nimesikia, I know. I believe even so many United States people, they need to come up and show what is going on, man. Because at the end of the day, you ndo mnaumia, you being the citizens ndo mnaumia. You're not getting the services you should get because though inadampiwa kwa hizi places, and this na watu wanaamua kuidishi venye wanataka, and mna get mna get ripped off, and it's taxpayers money. Yeah, you're working hard for your money and haikufanyii shughuli vile inafaa. Ndio unapata vitu kama healthcare zina fail, vitu kama nini zinaanza kufail, at the end of the day. So interesting. So many people need to come out and shed a spotlight on this issue, man, in the US. And pia Somali mkumbuke, it's not about race, man, because there are many Africans living there, and I believe even there's other Somali who are doing the business, and they're doing it in a legit way, right? And I believe there are other Africans doing it in a legit way. So it's just that nini moja tu ndio ilifanya mkamulikwa, and now imekuja ikakuwa ni a big thing. If you can't explain some small things, then man, mtashukiwa mpaka to the end. That's crazy to see. Anyway, this is the real edit, and I'm hyped to the DARDO. Dado is my name. And remember to like, subscribe, share, comment as much as you can. And it's all about content.